Good evening, guys and girls. Welcome to Soft Tip Central UK. My name's Dan, I'm the explainer, and tonight we're going to be reviewing some darts all the way from Canada, from a brand. I believe I'm the first person to review these soft tip darts across YouTube, so it's going to be quite interesting to look at them and see what this company are producing. So the darts we're going to be looking at today are the Phoenix Sports and Apparels, and these are called the Phoenix Stellas. And these are the signature dart of Adam Stella, who is one of the top soft tip dart players in America. He has, if it's out there to win in America, he's probably won it. He's sponsored by some big names. He's sponsored by Phoenix, firstly and foremostly. Also, he's got his own sort of brand of signature bits and pieces from Cosmo. So he's got a full set of signature flights and that from Cosmo. So he's quite well known across the pond. So we're going to have a look at his barrel. So we're going to look at the packaging in the box, get the usual bits and pieces going, have a test of the weight to see how they're match weighted, have a look at the width and the lengths of the barrels, just to give you guys a rough idea of what they're like, and then we'll have a close-up and we'll take a few throws at the board and see how they fly. First of all, let's have a look at the packaging. So a quick look at the outer packaging here, and as you can see, you've got the Phoenix Sports and Apparel logo at the bottom there. Phoenix darts in massive letters up the side. And then this little lapel top here, you've got obviously the Phoenix logo again. I'm just going to flip it over and have a look at the rear. So obviously it's Phoenix darts, and lovely beautiful picture of a phoenix on there and saying feel the burn. So yeah, quite nice simple packaging. It's very attractive, the black with the Phoenix colours, the black and orange look. As you know, Soft Tip Central, we love a bit of black and orange. So let's open them up, have a quick look on the inside and see what we've got. So yeah, quite nice packaging. It's quite simple. So you've already got the housing here in sort of a plastic velvet feel wallet, very old school. Used to see a lot of those back in the sort of 90s and 2000s when I was buying darts as a youngster. A lot of them would come in these sort of packagings. Not really a lot to go on. It's just literally the three barrels are situated and housed in the center here with a set of pentathlon plane flights at the rear. Obviously they're plane flights purely because his signature flights are made by a different company, and obviously they wouldn't be able to fit in the packaging really, purely because they are the sort of the Cosmo and the 8 flight style, and the Q-Sol style flights that are becoming ever popular now, which are the plastic all-in-ones. Personally, I use the Q-Sol Terro system, and I think it's phenomenal, but I'm looking at getting a hold of a few more different sets, and we're probably going to do a review on those on another video. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these away, I'm going to take them out, and we're going to do some weights and measurements. Okay, so let's do some weights and measurements. So on this one online, they're advertised as a 22 gram soft tip dart. So I'm going to weigh these barrels now to get an exact barrel weight for you. And the first one's coming out at 22.12. These again 22.13 and 22.06, so they're all within 0.1 of a gram of each other, which is really good. These are a 22 gram barrel weight, which means that they're probably going to be the heaviest dart I've thrown at my board since I've owned it. So it's going to be really interesting to see what they come up as. Let's have a look at the widths and let's have a look at the lengths now. So wireless point of this dart is a very straight barrel, so I would honestly say that I don't think the weight is, or the width is going to be any different anywhere down the barrel. So we'll just take one of the outer parts of the ring and we'll just settle that on there. It's coming out about 6.3 millimeters on your width, and then the length is 51 mil. So it's a 51 mil length barrel there as well. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to go and have a closer look at these barrels, and we're going to look at them in more depth. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the Phoenix Stellas. So as you can see, there's a nice blue tinge to the dart, which is brought on basically because the darts are actually heat treated. So it's a heat treated tungsten, and you have a consistent ring grip all the way down. Now this ring grip is varied by the distance between each of the rings. So you have got slightly thicker sections here and slightly thinner sections of ring grip. And that's caused basically by the distance between each of the rings. At the top here, you've got laser etched into the top here, Phoenix Stellas. So that's obviously his signature barrel. And we look in the end there, so 2BA stem and a 2BA tip. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set these up and we'll have a little throw at the board. Okay, so let's have a few throws at the Nexus board, see how these feel. They do feel heavy in hand. I could say it's the heaviest darts I've thrown at the Nexus board since I've owned it. I personally throw a 17.5 gram dart, so these 22 grams are going to be a lot like what I throw steel tip. Wow, the adjustment you have to make is massive, but the grip is lovely as well. It's a very consistent grip, so it doesn't matter where I'm holding onto the barrel, I'm getting the same sort of consistent grip feel. The heat treat and the coating on the outside, the blue coating, hasn't really taken any of the grip away. So they actually feel very comfortable in hand, very well balanced. The tips that come with these actually look like a Fit Point Plus tip. Just because of the grooves, it looks like the same sort of tip you will find that comes with the key from Cosmo. So I think there might be a Cosmo tip. But yeah, they don't feel like I'm throwing a 22 gram dart, if I'm honest. When I'm actually releasing the dart, they release quite easily. Very fluent sort of motion as you release it. There's no fishtailing on the dart. It leaves the hand very straight. Obviously, there are probably a lot more people out there that are a lot more accurate than myself. Yeah, I like these. I think they're very, very similar to a Gary Anderson style dart, and that sort of vibe, that sort of look. A very nice slim sleek barrel. Yeah, they're really nice. I really like the blue tint on them as well, that heat treating. It really adds like a nice finish to the dart. It's not sort of plain and normal. One in the middle, look at that. So I'm going to have 3 more, and then I'm going to go to a little summary of these. Let's have a look at the Phoenix Stellas. Okay, so a quick summary of the Phoenix Stellas. Really nice dart. Very, very nicely made, very old school, nice consistent ring grip there. No whistles and bangs with it, no sharp grip, no weird and wonderful different lines and bits and pieces going to it. It's a very, very old school dart, and to be honest with it, it's functional. It's got the function there that it needs to be grippy. I love the tinted blue colouring and the heat treatment that's gone into this. It just gives it sort of an added little bit of style, and I really like that. The tips that come with it, I believe, are Fit Point Plus tips. They're really, really good, really sturdy tip as well. I've got on really well with the dart. I enjoy throwing them. For me, they're a little bit long, a sort of 51 mil. So I'm sort of, the balance is off ever so slightly for me, but somebody that prefers a longer dart that has a wider grip would probably get on a lot better with that. I have quite a short grip, so I grip in a sort of a very small area of the dart. Some people have a much longer grip and they grip with more surface area, so I think that would benefit somebody with that type of grip a lot more. Like I say, I'm a very, very short gripper, but I think all round they're a very, very nice dart. These are available to order online via Phoenix Apparels. You can go on their website and you can visit them direct. They've got another set of barrels that I'm going to be reviewing very shortly as well, and that's another Canadian signature barrel dart. We're going to look at them in more depth coming up in the future. And then obviously we've got some more bits and pieces coming from different manufacturers as well. But for a first try and for the first time I've ever heard of Phoenix, yeah, these are very impressive. And I'm looking forward to seeing some more darts from these guys. I think that they're going to be a very affordable brand coming over to the UK. I don't think they're going to be too expensive, and I think you're going to get a lot of value for money from these darts. But no, thanks for joining us. Don't forget to check out our socials. Loads of raffles and competitions going on our Facebook page on a weekly basis, so keep your eyes peeled on that. Don't forget to check out our Instagram as well. We're also on Twitter, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button, get your notifications of the reviews when they come out, and stick with us at Soft Tip Central because we've got some cool things coming up in the future. And I hope to speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.